was here for the chamo and anope. We a brief message be a me masuti. And untina maba anopanope. Normally I don't do morning live videos, but there is a need for this morning. And to ba share link na obinya na kacha ne se Sampa man hina ya gazette no aye na Samba Jafla wotoso mienu the personal assistant maba online and to share na obinya. We need to talk about things that are affecting the security of the town and the politics of those things. And no ena me person me twin wadwen esesu send ye be ya muti bibia mobeti ase na ya nye propaganda emma na nkoye se ye mom na ye perpetrate violent e wokuru no mu enti mesra wo ba share the link obi biara obetimi tag ne bia you tag the person, let the person get the true picture of what is happening and understand say they bia send ye meme canon. Whatever royalty has handed over to you, royals protect it. And that is exactly what we are doing. Yen kosei obia de ne de keka ho. Enti de na asi. Ne me pese wo hunu en a wutin nyina ne se Sampa enkonwasem so far as mene wo kasei ye ne adibia ewo bebia e pendi a e kire se Sampa enkonwasem obi appeal against the arbitral award a bar a free mo ewo asantiman. Enti there is no chieftaincy dispute. Whatever is going on ewo Sampa a purely criminality. And that is a fact. Enti so obi ka say a chieftaincy conflict. Conflict with whom? So enti and then no me can and me can't just say. But what I want you to understand is say there is no any conflict. Obi beka say the chieftaincy ruling now arbitration now a course was Santimai Council. Sampa eye a member. Enunti na Mansa rules awaye Farouk ni mami. Any opinion dama watara edi petition ni koma Santimai say yenkano. So far as I nim, there is no appeal against that arbitral award in any court of competent jurisdiction. Until let's take emotions out of certain things. So until whatever is going on, the greater is Krimbia Omaye, the so-called Bunu Champion, they want to use Sampa as an experimental ground for their Bunu Champion agenda. Until near air cosunjinano politics. Just imagine. Na mimi wohui na me ba aba menchen say daddy obi kura ne certificate ne degree certificate na maka kire me ban say jai meji certificate ne free nipa no ho e de amount. Can that be possible? No. Enti samu ya mu politics and then you went on to promise people that you can take royalty from some people and give it to them, and because you cannot do that they are fomenting trouble and you cannot rise above your political lineage and can't is not allowed and allow the law to work. Now, as a regional minister, adisi ya omushishi nkrofo fie eku nipa nyina no untimin to wunan kura nc kuro no mu. Why? Because wuna wo share omukutupa omuye ne wo muye no. Enti se ndi omuye nyina ne se wo ho a na omo hyeda ka se nana Jafla nkrofo ekohye obi dan nana Jafla nkrofo ekoyese. Ni enti ameye video yi endra nana Samba Jafla any police commander ne kasa e mane kacha ne say look your law no should not discriminate. Se me nana Samba Jafla me ba ekoye bibia munchi no na eye enkokwam. I want you to understand say nana Samba Jafla eye mranim ni a ye titi no wa mamra ni amane ye kwan so. Enti se wuti bibi se nana Samba Jafla nkrofo ye se wo munyina no mu sanoma eyentro because of the inability of the regional minister wo ye resec on e da o mano onu nana oye o mu lawyer sambuduafo yi lawyer le sente no omudi to trust him bia he is unable to allow the security agencies to work. Look at what is happening. And kahwan pan woni police ni betimi agina ho say I'm exchanging gunshot with the police. Aden enti I want you mo amu fra mo bisa me say yes mo nso mo ye bi mo say we will not do that ye nipa biara ne ho a obeye sa to trust no because onim ade a eye wodia se ya me no ka say amamre ne amane ne Ghana mbra mo Nana Sampa Jafla ene ye Sampa manhene enti kuro no a wono ye manhene a kuro no hye na se no adenti na nana be hye obi se onko say obi ade. That is not the case. The police, regional minister and the team resec achichire omunsa enti they are ineffective. They are not able to do their job. Adentia because time wana Sampa nkomya semba ya na ye twimanso no. Ono regional minister na eye omuloya. Ne say enti no he knows the okika kire wo mu the oye ekika kire wo mu enti no ama enidie ni obu a mani authority no, they are not giving it to him because time wana udi omani muno nyoma wokeka kire wo no, and there are things you cannot accomplish. Send ye medi kan say meme wo hoyi na me babeba me ho say daddy madam for B certificate ko ji mami na maka kire me ba ne say an udi ajai ne degree no meji e the amount. How? You cannot. So entemesremo mo amu frefre say yes see yensu ye we are not doing it, and the police commander na wo any the team no omunim pa say our people are very decent. We can do what they are doing. We can do more 100 times more than that, but we will not do it. Also now I'm here video no me can say the security agencies should not disappoint us to the point to say, ye best sorry say we need to protect ourselves. And when we get to that point, enye ye Ghana. And nothing ye can't say the laws are there. Wunim nipa no watimi afatrio wako shootwork obia kuno. Watimi akwa shi market mu nyina wako shi market. You know them. Ma Daniel Okra eso camera sinene say when they gazette somebody, Omube Beni, they will turn Sampa a worse version of Boku. That person is still walking around. People who perpetrated the crimes are walking and the police know them. But the regional minister, lawyer, so on the head of security, is not allowing them to do their work. And nothing to equalize, for us all to appear as bad people. But we are not. We are not. Sebi ye na nanamu chechire ye nyansa ene amamre kwan so. We can do it. We can equally do what they are doing. But royalty na ewe ye mu ene nyansa na ewe ye mu ene mmara na ye ne mu no ntino emmanuel bi wo ho no, we will not do it. Enti police commander send here and run na jo Nana Sampa Jafla ka kire wo no. Nana Sampa Jafla ka kire wo say don't negotiate with criminals. Or can I say it? Or catch will say, don't negotiate with criminals. And to say, Obi ye bonini esi Nana Sampa Jafla nipo say when you move in, arrest the person. So, Omuan Kasano baby Omoduno, Omunim said they know within their heart say no kreno mafa. The saying whatever they will do to destroy the very town, yet nananum G omu nananum mutramono, that is what they are doing. Enti Obi ebe kono akọ or this ja akosu ne kettle enayimu ne partition mu or the two man say Nana Sampa Jafla nkrofo ba so mu be shibidan. Eyentro. Enti police, your inability for you to effect arrest. Omo mu di boni amuntimi nchiwom regional minister ene na pamfo resec emma mu kwan ma mu nyesa de no enu na ahye omu kutupa omu ye ne omu ye. Look at what happened. There in a market edi ayew na be kwakọ twaja atumu wa hyehyem krofo fie na nka regional minister about udwene enkrofo sebi you think about their welfare. Adentia because nafana for no manya wo ye bunu ni nti ye kuye ho you don't care, and people don't reason with this. This is the bunu mentality a omudi hyemochi a mudi say kuru the very kuru na munana no ba ya omutena ho a eji mu a and then mo sorry na mama saa bunu mentality na ewo mu ho regional minister no say oye nafa nani a nafa na bibi ehye ne mu a enkasesebere waduru Sampa emra woti say ya shi market ya shishi nkrofo fi a omuni baby ti ya kunipa no oye nafa nani anka moja na ewo ne mu no eye nafa na moja anka wo ba ho behwe ne ekoso but otumi bie na no catch obi say they should allow us to fight but ye no yenjimi ye sebi say ye beye ni ya say ye kuru no. But we are only telling you say near omushe omachi a omu ye no, all that they are looking for that. And I'm using this platform to call on the national security. National security. Tamu ana yebe gazeti na nasamba jafla regional minister ekure letter edi bremo. Adentia will you say ye tu abawie na obi winia na obi lusu a ubeka say because obi a lusu no they shouldn't declare the winner because they wa lusu ne say mo declare the winner na basa besi and in a civilized society and na yesu so sa nyoma we so adentia because they are hiding behind politics to do what. Look at Bunu champion. This is not wait, excuse my word, it's madness. Why any says Sampa a member of the Asantemai Council? Why name Chief Tansi Minister? Are you not aware says Sampa a member of the Asantemai Council? Ministers, President Mahama anymore mukika hunano. Are you not aware says Sampa a member of the Asantemai Council? Says Sampa a member of Asantemai Council. Adentina Sammor duane mami odi ni petition ni ba no one fan call Bunu champion say Bunu champion for ye members of Bunu champion te ye di ba ho na mo hide because of politics nan enkrofo di boni say enkrofo japade then you allow them to be working and now because say na Samba Jafla nipa bianka ho ndi boni ntino he is unable to come and arrest enti omu ye nneoma omu beye so that ye beye bibi na wanya kwan aba oba na wadarete omu to ye houses no machi ye nkrofo. That is what they are planning. Mr. Regional Minister, now no eya obeye say obi ya obechi no it was just a camouflage because obi ayebi obi ayebi akobi ashi obi dan ashi store mo. The stores are property of the nation. District assembly no benefit from it. Property rating you muji and you know them. Now police for professionally trained police. You allow politicians to be manipulating you to the detriment of people's life and their properties. And you think you are doing a bidding for somebody because you are looking at the next election. Mr. Remo, you cannot take politics. You cannot. The institution of chieftaincy is not a political. At any given time, near the party beba power no or no to me ediamano. No, it's not done anyway. In any case, there being a yina maye Muslim national security. People sit down and they talk against somebody, then you come and arrest the person. Now obi the camera scene and Nisu say we will turn Sampa to a worse version of Boku, and that person is still walking around Adentia because he has aligned himself with people who are perceived to be chattering the cause of the government of the day. Miss Ramo, Peace Council, I'm telling you, and Mamum push here to a point. Yebeka say we need to also wake up and do something. We don't want to get to that point. The silence of a wise mind does not mean that the person is a coward. We only want to preserve what royalty has handed over to us. Mesremo. Enye nanu ya na Sampa. Enye nanu ya na Sampa. Don't close your eye to the truth. Because bia utan o man na ye friend asanteman no utan unya ya anka wodie enya wodie ne de ade biara ekobia no you fight against it, and that is not how enya sa na ye chichire o man Sampa titi ena ye nananom eba asanteman titi masramo me kachire Sampa mebunu me kachire mo se mutuna se na muhwehwe han a won se tie tamwa na omu ye tutura asem a ye kasa mo ye din na no a omu kwatwa ajatu market ne mu no omu kwatwa ajatu market ne mu no sebi hwan no mu nua na se ye maami ya meniti ya me hu no wo ye Nigeria na wabetena Sampa abo ne bra aye ne japa mo hye ne nyina adedia. And then we can get politicians sitting somewhere allowing these things to be going on because ontimi mabontin embe kasa na mum behind the scene he is pulling this thing. Yes Remo. Don't let us get to a point mu be sorry say mu ba be yebi. Yes Remo. Ye name the strategy of the regional minister. The strategy nyina ne say omunye nuoma and one I just say look at them. Look at these hooligans. Omuni police for omu exchange etio. But they will not take any action because Nana Samba Jafla Nepabia is not involved. And therefore omunya kwan emma Nana Samba Jafla nkrofo fie embesesa won. Until the police, the regional minister will not trigger for them to act. But yamfa ne say ye nam baby no mo be attack ye na e defend ye ho a ade chin ya obemo ma ba ho omo ba nso a then they go to Nana Samba Jafla ne nkrofo fie no ma chichi won. Mesramo IGP, don't sacrifice the life of your people just because you want to plead the politician, some politician sitting somewhere. Now no regional minister here obi obeye mechinu na maluso PR a public relation management be na now here. He knows those who are fomenting the trouble. Unfred the cram the good said the police commander now no ye cram officer and son ye be no commander on misana onka enchire say on name one day San krofo yi o ma dia ye ya mobilize ye ko attack won. We don't see them. We don't see them. Masramo, look at what press conferences you see bunu champion ye way enti that is not telling you say agenda be na krofo bi ye not because they think say there was no yanka no krebi under the enya no Asanteman kan asem no wie na Dormahene fa phone e friend Nana Samba Jafla e congratulate no e kan say debay no obesoa no odi ne nkrata ba amana gazette no sana of nam jamana odwin say Nana Samba Jafla es soa wie e wo Sampa no ono nso aka say meyi me ho afira Asanteman me de me ho beka Dormahene ho ne yakochichire bunu champion enti eno ammas no e no wo ye ne wo ye but ye ka kire politician emomoti say ndiye mo promise won say nano eye free girl bi say kuma odi obeye video bi say that is not what the government promised them. Did you promise them say mu wieni a mu beji tumi e di ama won hwan no mu tumi na mu gidi ama won. Besramo Peace Council, the family of Nana Samba Jafla and the supporters se bia se ne meme ye ka no baby a onim ye ntia ye nya basabasa because kromu no eye dia enti hwan na abeka se onka ho ko attack no ko se ne nyoma. No, we don't do that because they are behind us. We no mu a omunam a omu se nyoma te se Alex fire Alex nwa Alex anu odi omanim omu se yi ono no ni nananom ye to omu firi jerene enti wono no fie na woti mu no enye ne fie enti meme di na chi na mekoshi sa fie na makosai obi ajapade a enye ne dia. That is the truth of the fact. So enti enya dia ye bedi wo na chi say ye kuro no, but the fact said we will not follow them to destroy our house. Yen trasenso emma politicians emma mu kwan emma mu nya nneoma enkosi bebi. Eno ne ye ka. Yesra mo de bia me kan se mutie. Ye mpese be duru mbere bia mo ba be frɛ aka se, "Oh, Nana Jafla ne nkrofo yesra mo muntu mo bu ase." No. Enti regional minister se doma ene ye tututuo ehye nkrofo ofi ankade eche yanka wo ho. Se Sumahene kuro ene ye tututuo na ese nneoma ankade eche yanka wo ho. Se drobu ne ye yankade eche yanka wo ho because uhu omu se omu ya abunofo omu ye nkrofo. But when it happened to the people who are not bunu and they are nafana, and you know within your heart that they are lying with the kingdom called Asantemano, and tino 129 kura mbesi wo ambehe baby omuwo. But we are telling you, your plan against the good people of Sampa will not stand. Nti ebesre se wan koswan chi won na wo ja wo mo amomu ye tutrasem yi saa ne ne ekeka ho ebeduru brebi no, the people will protect themselves. And when that happen, enka Sampa, it is a fact. Wa so mu ninam na no yeso mu ko techiman. Enti die no mu ye, they are extending it, the misinformation. Asemu insu no, hwan pa na betimi aka se onim se omu di petition eba Asanteman transam no so e de arbitral award by. Why pan obetimi aka say yantwere letter ankoma bunu regional house of chiefs. Yevra e de anidie ene obuo e de mawom etwere letter koma wom on the 8th of August say maka Sampa nsem awie na maka kire abusuon omawie ni say omunyi adehye branch emra do media de. That was August, September, October and sana November. Enti se Nana Dormahene ene ne nkrofo no kan say ampa omo wo problem a. Why didn't they take action? And now say, Adentina omanfa asem no anko National House of Chiefs. Say near yebra kan ya wo twere letter bere ye no, ye ne nya adwen until we are appealing against it. They didn't take that path because no munyina gitumu. But baby are not omunyin tumu ne say, Nana Sama Jafla eswawe ye no, na nko mu pese oti on can say rebel or rebel against the Asante Kingdom. No one can say me nko Asanteman bium se say de meji me hu efremo. We will not do that because ye ntimi nka say ye niminyansa esim ye nananom, and we will not do that. Intimate politician, no matter what you benefit from, that that should not give you the right to allow people's property and their life to be toiled with. Police commander Nana Samba Jafla ekachire wenra or say se ne ba eye bibia chi no obi biara obe ye bibia bia no enka say yesi Nana Samba Jafla nkrofo don't negotiate with criminals. When you see any criminal activity moving, arrest the person. When you do that, people will know that the state power is greater than the individual power. So on. Or say the same regional minister says 70 guns were taken from Nana Jafla's house at Brekum Court. So on. And regional minister, he is not a neutral arbiter. He's not a neutral arbiter. Senka oman penyine betimi a ompe obi free region foforo na ombeye regional minister e wo bunu region na omfa pepe yo ensi pepe yo enye saa dua bia mu dua no ebeduru mrebi no dua no wontimi ndi aba eno nso no wontimi ntran ase na beye burden e di amamo. Regional minister cannot come to sa enkrofo no samodua boys ne ontimi ma ho adentia because he gave them false hope. Ene yaba be yawo regional minister say amemeti ha me certificate e kura me, can you come and put gun on me and take it and say udi koma oba debi tebesremo de amune na mamu ye say bunu champion ne de keka ho no yenso ye wo Asanteman nanka yanso yenam ne ye kasa asanteman mu nsori o munye sei sa asanteman wusu ne ho anka de na ebesi but oman na ye kan wa ye friend asanteman no sebe nyansa ene amambre ne amande ene omudi omunioma eno ntina okuna ya yedin because ne ye di na chi no nyansa ne amambre ene odi ye ne nuoma ti mesre mu Sampa nkonwasem kope ope nokure ti a obehunu nokure bare nam se propaganda na mu ye na mu mpe nokure no Sampa nkonwasem start ye ni wa ma a ye adama watara no mabusua na start ye adentia oba hema akonwa ne to ye no eni wa ma ye ne yedi ade ye ne start ye a eho asem ba ye a ekopie mu okronti hene fie e wo Sampa kronti hene eka se ye nana yele kosa asifo aduru yansunti nana kofiso no ma ye kwan ne yensi ohima di ntia nana kofiso no wonye no mammo aye adama maame eka kire kurunti hene fie se emra eduru ne su se obedi ade no enna nana kofiso no agi na konwa edi koma abontensufo aye sambuduafo yi emomudi enti sada no ne kurunti hene fo gina so jeje asam no very short ne se omu bisa se emra na omu gi udi wakonwa no koche abontensu ni no uka kire unua na ye fra na ajarfo jo no uka kire no ena o ka se de bia no se wan kan kire ne de na de udi akoma omu de a eni ajarfo do obedi awie ansa na aba mu a mu ye yi nana ya na asifo no ansa na aba mo ho eno no omu gina so di asem no. This is the truth. A free hona still nana kofiso na enam say wono na gi wo ma de e de koma abonteso na osuro no wontimi emma ye kwan ma ye mfa himane ma enumu na ekoya osan omusan 37 member committee 7 member committee no so tentu mu say ye ni nana kofiso num adama watara num na ye busua. That when you read it you see all of them there. A free hono ena ye eni wa mana na ye nti ye ho ase no ye ni adama watara no ye di asam no ba ye wura tie ma men kan se menkyere mo enti emra na echa na ye wura onhunu se ye di ohene beba no ena osoma ye ena omo bai no omo kan se Sampa nkonwa asam no manso bi e wo ho enti ye wura efre the traditional council no under the leadership of the acting president then ena omo bai ye ena obisa ye ena ofre me ofa aye opanyine Abu Mahama eni opanyine Adama Watara eni ofra wo mumie no mba eni obisa wo no mkaye enti it wasn't between ye any samoduafo no because they are not omunye eni wama so enti yewra ba ya omuhwehwe mu eni omuhunu se ye ni opanyine Adama Watara ye ade asefo enti yenko siesie na yenyi obi mra opanyine Adama Watara ejina asanteman esre ye rantam kesi kan ntam kesi se asem na o maka no wagi atomu enti woni opanyine Abu Mama ekotonasi no mahwe mu ye koye opanyine Adama Watara ni opanyine Abu Mama ehyaase ye meeting enumu a na ye wa ye ba ye beka kire the traditional council say ye ra aka asem na bi enti omu ni yechi na ye mra na ye medanasi omusuma ya omabisa no mka say debi abaya bi di petition bi aba enti gi so mu kasa petition ni wie abaya kro na eye Farouk samudu ni maame a ye friend no Mansa Rose ena omu di baaye petition na omu di baaye nyina ne se omu ena di Sampa akonwa a omu nana eni atakakra ebusia eni ye koye Mansa Rose ya nkasa ne sre ye rantam kesi kan ntam kesi emma omu kasaye yaka asem na wie na wedifo a na wanya nana Dormahene no makohye na chi se enka yaka asem na wie wa asanteman no yemfa asem no mra wono nana Dormahene ewo bu no ebusuafo daban na wahunu se high court aka asem awie na wadi akoma circuit court se review mami circuit court mom ne kan na wako inform the higher court. And people are not trying to take the truth because of their hatred for or minor your friend asanteman. Tibesremo Sampa hinsem bia ni ho ya kan wie obi biara wo ye bibibia no he is committing crimes in any case In any case, sa ahinsem wo ho a ahinsem makwan e ma obi di bone e fa ne ho di ana. Mr. Regional Minister, your plan to try for them to do something send ye be ya obenya kwan ya ba ba chi ye nkrofo no ensi enne enti ne esese wo ye na wo preserve the sanctity of the place na wo makwan ma police fo ye wo madwuma no mo makwan mesramo first na ye ba be na watwere letter obi bisa me say why court tie ma menka bibi ntreo on say your refusal to accept the truth doesn't make your lies the truth. Say who refuses to obey no krena to no enu nkyere say wo won tro na wagie de no enu ni no kre no. That is what I want you to understand. Ye nneoma ni nyina wie no ye call court. Ye call court e na Farouk Sammor de ne ho bedon mo say oka asem no. E na court no e mane ka ho ye mane ka ho e na omu ka asem no wie omu ka asem no wie no kope court ruling no na kan high court ruling no e make nneoma miensa o kan ya don't just read for reading sake ni edi kan o see ansa na me otemwani ameti akonwa mu amedi asem no ansa na mehye se yemfa na Sampa Jafla nkrata enko na yemfa ne din enka ahemfudin ho no gise mehwehwe ho no se ne nipa famo ansa na yede ne din aka ahemfudin mu no wafa ne nyina mu ana kai hunu say any paramount stool nipa baako na transfer at any given time enti emra judge ne transfer no say onim say obiti akonwa ne su dada enka make it that order say yemfa obidin enkohye ho na owie ye no oka ensem bi o say Sampa enkonwasem yaka awie through customary arbitration enti sebi nyansani biara wani di Sampa nsem no question abebisa ne say judge ne say yaka awie ye no hwan ene di nkonim. These are the critical questions that any reasonable and intelligent person who have interest in this issue should ask. Ubisa enu wi then you ask yourself say hwan ene fa amamre ne amaniemu ne forms ne bibia court no e kan say na Sampa Jafla ne nkrata no edimu ne nkrata no ne nsahase no odimu traditional council no gide to mu wabeswa ya wie court ne kan nyoma we nyina ene wo sign court so kan say eye abrantia na ye friend Farouk Sammor no ne maame no mu di enkuguo ewo menhia ne nkrata no nso nipa no nso an nsahase no endimu enti nipa na nsahase no endimu na eye na regional minister u twere letter edi akoman one wapamfo mu twere letter edi akoman national security na wo ka se obi a yesi ne nkrata endimu obi a yesi oko arbitration a wo lusu ye obi a traditional council no engineering to mu no na mu ka se they shouldn't gazette that person, they shouldn't gazette na Sampa Jafla adentia because onim said that person is not qualified to be gazetted but rather near what qualify ye be gazette no na Sampa Jafla but ontimi nka na Sampa Jafla nkra nti uhwe omu letter na omu twere ko eno kra mpona you see that or started twere Sammor adin first because of the biases. So enti obi a ne nkrata en qualify ye obi a ye call arbitration a wo lusu ye sa nipe na wo ka sei na ne o wini ya wo ye no enam se ne won wini nti a mo dada wo mo se mo ye sei na ye ba ye beji akonwa no di amamo no nti no enu nti no na you wanted to delay the gazette processes sabi enu nti na ye na nanom a omo chichire o my Ghana asamre na Santiman nya ne independent in 1935 omo ba ye besra Santiman se yesremo mun sacrifice na muji mufa ahodi a emrofo o mumfa ye fa ahodi mayen ti yesremo a omo sacrifice the greater interest of a Santiman kingdom eboa ye ema Ghana agiye no omo hihye no omo di mra ene hihye ye mra na omo di hye no ye court system na ye di djuma eno ene ye nam so a ye di ye enti se obi ka se omo ka se ye nyina na ye bone ye nyina na tututuyo ye nyina na se nneoma no ye ntro because they are unable to arrest the people no eno nti na omo ka eno no omo di aseye Get individuals no mumra no mumbeye underground studies. Now be who say we are not criminals and we will not do that. Enti enyum anope ne me ban nyina ma wahunu ne say enra Nana Sampa Jafla e catch the police commander no say look, the issue of Nana Sampa Jafla nipa ko yesi why we say no whoever obi biara obehunu say wo ye bibi no chi nipa no. When you arrest somebody we will come ye parade obehunu say Nana Sampa Jafla nipa na anye ono a all say omo ba ya omo ye sa nneoma yi omo nkrofo no bi di animu a omo kofa asa totrafo yi ba ya omo hihye nkrofo japade ebe she market. Mr. Regional Minister, the same passion, any empathy na wunyama bunofo no, nyabima na fanafo na yawa ha no. Na yi politics every ahenye mu. Munyi politics mfiri mu. Ne mu ya munenam bunu champion. Sebi ye sori nso ne ye kase wo asanti, ne ye nso ye nam asanti, ye ko se na de ne ye creative in the world. But ye nim ne wodi ye nim no ye hwe na ye sua no ye ra His Royal Majesty otumfo setutu no oye asundwie hene sebi wo panyansa faribai ene bibia edan no wo pe ahennie abakose mamamre ne amane a edan no nti wono ene ye sua afiri mo enye nneoma amomu ye ene ye nsu bekase ye ba be ye bi ye ba be ye bi ye nje bi da ye de mra ene amamre ne amane ene beye nti mesremo mo amu frefre amu kase yesi yensu ye se nneoma ye nneoma no enye nokre. The inability of the regional minister to allow the police to work, you know, and no ene omo katasua omo kase ye yensu ye se nneoma ye se nneoma omo ankase omunim in their sober reflection. In the sober reflection of the police commander, district police commander, unimpa se Nana Sampa Jafla nkrofo enye sade ni da. Enti madam wasi nyame nka mo ho enti da assurance no enna na medi bread memufo amowo Sampa nana nipa bia ne ho obeba be se mo japade because mo japade no de bia yesre e ka kire mo se mumra de bia yesre mo no yen ka kire mo se munye mo adwuma wo ho na bebia ye pese mo ye mo adwuma na emfaso ma na ne nana no munye adwuma nye na kuro no enkwa animu no nana be ma ne nkrofo abese sa mo japade na yeden nana enye sa da panyini bia ne ho a wo nana abusua mu a obehye obi achi se won koye ye mabunu a wo mu abusua no mo sebi ye titi wo mu wo mra ne amamra ne amane kwan so enti they won't do that. And no assurance no na no pay ye pese ye di mam yesre mo ne omu ye nyina ne se mu amadwuma wo ho enche ne se ya ye be rakashu system no mo se ne be ya mo badwane akọ mo nkuro no mo eno no mo ye ba de yesre mo a munya gidie ewo ye mu ne nana be ye amma bibia ato bibia no bibia be ye din ti esremo a obi anka na comment no ye munyi munuama emfiri kuro no mu. Or see, you said you have been gazetted, so what are you explaining again? These are the kind of people I say I'm not explaining say ye ko gazette. A gazette is done ye we those who the constitution has given the power to maintain law and order. Omuna ye kancho mu say they should do their job. Enti sebi. Endi yaw any jealousy to entwere ensemu a sebi emfiri adwene mu. Enti gazette is done. Ba near ye di mrama no say omma nyansa omma mra eni amamre enye adwuma no ono na ye frɛ say wona constitution no amanity will say you protect property and life. So one year, you push the people to protect themselves. And when the people begin to protect themselves in their own way, it will create a society of anarchy. And no any yempe. Ente kwajo owusu. Sebi umamenum eni papanum eni omaino essay japade bi edi uku school ehwewo. Ti sa school na omo di hwewo no eno ena mepese wo ma esuba mfaso ema bebi awo. Enti wo bisa question na wo bisa critical question no wo bisa ne ebeboa wati kwajo nyame nka ho na omoa wo so that you can make essence of your education and don't follow blindly say because of Bono champion why na chichire asanteman ya nchichiri no Facebook asanteman enye politics ene boa ye ma ye chichiri ye enye politician bi na share asanteman ye chi say kan say oh mun forming ye friend asanteman ye nananom ekon ye ene omu de chichiri ye baby biara eye asanteman de no was not given to asanteman by somebody. It was conquered ena ekaye mra pon no ho temesremo enye nne ena obi ba akohia wo baby say ye moa ina ye nti ayi temesremo a obi biara wo Sampa kan wakoma to ye go about your daily work ene ne ekeka ho ema obi medada wo say nana jafla nkrofo ebe say wo property ye ba be ye say ye nsei obi biara ne ho obe free ye busuamo abeshi obi dan obi biara ne ho hwe ma menka bibi nkyerɛw enra na dwo a omoka say ye obi koshi Simon no a omoka no a ye Farouk Mansa Rose ne bra ne ma metiasi no ofreme ye kasam no ofreme ne tafon which means say merura adentia because ye nananom enenya wo ena me kai pa say in 1993 menene hia samre no na wo ne ba boy kiti na friend Richard enti sa ne pay ye no sabi ye nananom titi omudi ye fa amamre ne amande ne mramu enti ye hunu nneoma bi enti so wono nim na wono kofa nkrofo say ye mmesai obi dia ye nkosai ne dia because ye die no so ho ti sa na tie o say you just said asanteman was not formed on Facebook but you are on Facebook promoting asanteman. Oh, I know na make culture say make essence of your education. Make essence of what? Your education. And ti ko fe wono na fa me number na me ne won kasa ebia through that no I'll be able to get you out of this mess that you find yourself. And ti medamasi nyame nka mo ho no mo ho ban. Send your make no accept the processes are still going on near anamo biara na na beto a asundwie ne yibeba no na eguso a oye enti menim say by next week mo hono will communicate to you what has been done so far and what has been the achievement so far enti yebedamasi pa mo amohunu nokura mota nokura chi na nanom antrankonwa a mo wo Sampa Traditional Council. Yeah, very good. What answer no pa? I say promote is different from forming. We are promoting peace. And this is the way meeting me faso na ma reaching pa bebre na ma kan makoma to mo yem say e mo mundi to travel echi enkoye boni. And the formation has been done dadada. Ya chichira santimai dadada. Enye enne na meme betena ha aformi asantimai debi. But may use Facebook, the technology behind Facebook, to promote peace and allow people to be able to get their job done. And medamasi say nananoma trankomya Sampa my munyina mudi no krechi mo amofre amo congratulating na yedamasi nana send ye nana kano enye say no oba no obeka say tamu na ye twema nso na woni yafa nti ye ne wonyi adwuma debi obi biara wo Sampa bia no ye ne obeye adwuma obi biara wo bibi pa bia wo de beboa Sampa nana any traditional council no will partner with you send ye be ya ye be move Sampa traditional area e de akosi baby a esefata abono fo de bia memeka omotiri mopo nyina ne se de bia no enkommeka ya hye nti emra na ye be sua ye bebo ye be ma ye so ama ye manhene no somafo ene omo keka no esori tiaye but yewra etumfo opoku ware kan se debi mimi kuru Sampa me mo bia nka me nhye me pagya no ene opagya ye eno bi no mo ye biomu yi nti omo be hye mo chi a na mo be sei nti de no mo pe mo koshi market na ewo mu ana esi revenue a efiri somaba no edoso se Sampa de ne akaso revenue efiri haiba no edoso se Sampa de because Sampa market no omo hye mo chi ama makoshi no. That is the Bunu agenda. So enti omo yusumo they want to form what they call the Abunu champion but omunya baby emfa enko experimenting wo ho because e ho no omukọ ho no omunkrofo no bi wa e yomomoja ebunofo no bi ne senti no yemfa mra ne yemfa nko hye we no machi na omunkoye na omukuru no nse na yenyusu eno as a experimental ground and they have gotten you but ye no ye ndi machi ense ye kuru no nti ye besremu obi biara obeti se yesi obi ebesai na de no onfre police fo no ntem na omomra ho nipa biara ombehu no bia no omunchi no omuchi na there is no a year a kire se bunti bibia se akoku bi anakohye ne fie bibia ne ho sa nti ye bedamasi se moda so wo gidie e wo sampa mo na ne mu ye ne ye beye amanuam akozu bia ye beko so ho enti na de bia meka I was a last be many MP e kasa ma meka chan say look me Nana Jafla ane obia ne ho a ogensi wo but uye nyina ye MP enti when issues come be neutral as a neutral arbiter and you know deep in your heart say yankrofo no yenye to try anye sanuoma we don't do those things so ba menim say baby awo no any baby friend maybe you have some but say wonim sa you show what was saying enti medamasi ene eye weekend mama nyam na monko madwuma nyame nka mo ho na ommo mo ho ban mrepam no yebesan ba biom enti to summarize my destiny say Nana Jafla will not sanction any criminal activity, any violent attack. Nana will not do that. Nana mpanyinefo bia ne ho omeyesa mebuno a omudi Nana Jafla echi omunyesa ye nkrofo a omudi echi omunyesa de no enti wo hunu bibi na ekọ baby a don't tag say Nana ene just for equalization. The police should not negotiate with criminals. Wo hunu criminal activity bia ekọ so a chi no send Nana ekano enra ekire mo ne se obi eye bibi na eye boni a chinipa no so no Nana Jafla ne bakura chi no na momfa ne mfa mmara mo and don't be saying say eye Nana enkrofo ena eye Nana enkrofo will never do what is going on tie bedamasi yedamasi regional minister tamana we lawyers emma samoduafo yi na you were doing your professional work say ye the region no anahye wonsa say no na Dormahene lobby ya wunya yo se hwan na lobby ya wunya yo tumi no ekurawo fa tumi no ye ne se fata se ne be ya daache wunya tumi no biem na utrase a ubetimi aka kire wo say yes emra ye di tumi ma me no me yusu no sendie ese fata yesrewo ne ye senke tu wampiam doma ubekọ ho no senka bibi ne tu drobo a ubekọ ho no atu Sampa but Sampa for eye na fana for nti wayi yama but ye no ye ndi omachi ema mo mehye omachi emese ye kuro no we will not do that yadamase nyame nka mo ho no mo ho ban bye bye.